Hello everyone. In the previous set of videos, we have seen various types of crimes. We have seen crimes using voice, SMS, and whatnot. We have seen crimes in which people take ransomware attacks. We have seen deep fakes. We have seen the attacks which are using impersonation. We have seen debit card cloning, SMS, SIM card cloning. We have seen various other types of ways in which you can be cybercrime. And the things are evolving. It's not a fixed set of things. But let us understand the psychology of the crime, psychology of the criminal, psychology of the person being cybercrime, that is a victim. Let us first of all understand the psychology of the criminal. When do one try to use a cybercrime? So there was a very famous study back in 1990s when the digital media was just catching up. The software stack was not stable and people who were programming the websites were not aware of any security risks at all, and practically anyone who has got basic set of skills for programming can easily attack anyone. So in those early days, the persona of the person who were doing that type of crime was any average age, any average person in the vicinity who has not been able to express himself or herself, has been bullied constantly in the school, and now he's trying to do cybercrime to have a bragging rights over others. That person has not got abundance of money at home, but at the same time, that person is not among the poorest of the poorest. He has been into a school where the programming was being taught to him or her, but that person is again and again bullied, and that type of persona was very clear in various attacks that happened in early 1990s by in the United States. So that was a time where the person was being harassed or was being bullied quite significantly, and to get the bragging rights, that person or get the importance that he wants, he or she used to do the cybercrime. The thing evolved at over a period of time in early 2000s, where the money which was involved in cyber got significantly more and more. And if you are a person, I have been in consultation with the psychologists where I have discussed with them why are the person using that. So understand the psychology of the person. There are different types of a persona, and one of the types of the persona is that inherently where the person is quite violent from the childhood or has seen quite violence in the child at the time, where they have not shared the love of others, and most of the time those persons are now at any point in the senior age are facing the money crunch. So when they are facing the money crunch, they have already faced a lot of violence, they have seen a lot of violence. It is very intuitive for them to go towards the violence as well, and it's easier to snatch money from someone than to provide a lot of value to someone so that they can give you money. So these are the types of person who can get into those things, but these things are quite getting more and more coordinated and more organized nowadays. Not nowadays, since over 15 years now, where the proper institutions are there. They want to have a mission, they want to teach someone a lesson as well, a particular organization or a government or a different entity. So they make a group together and they try to send the message to them. Sometimes they are backed by the government agencies as well. Specifically in China and Russia, there are very organized set of places where in organized manner they try to attack different large group of entities as well. So now this was the persona of the persons who are trying to attack you, and it's not very difficult for us to identify where in case of the person has been pushed more and more towards the wall, which one would think of using the cybercrime. Easy money, easily getting away, lot of easy free money that they think that is available. So that is a type of people, they can get used to it. They might have seen a lot of violence, or they might have not been shared a lot of love and validity by the society. Now why are we getting victim? First and foremost thing is the greed for money, and more, and COVID has also taught up to be more and more inside the place where we are not able to connect to the people. And so in the greed of money, in the greed of more and more free things, we get lucrated towards, okay, maybe somebody is giving me free thing, maybe this person is giving me free. And second most important point is that we are over occupied. Our mind is too occupied with many things. We're not able to focus straight on one thing. Right now, I'm sure that as you are listening to this particular video, you will be doing at least one or two things. Are you? hold on a moment and see what your mind is being occupied with. We can give an analogy. You go to a kitchen and we don't find the things which we go towards to find that, maybe a salt or a pepper or whatever it may be. Why? Because our mind is quite occupied. We are not focused upon the task. We're thinking of what is going on in our office, and there are other schedules which are things. And as and when we are doing too many things, our mind is occupied heavily. So we can't focus on one thing. The cyber criminals exploit us from that matter. We become vulnerable and we are gone towards that. Both the greed for money, not able to focus, not able to being calm, being agitated too much is also one of the strong reasons because of which we get cybercrime so often. See for that matter that how comfortable you are yourself. Some of the attacks are cyber or social engineering type of attack, where people use you as a person, and they just get some information from you that can be used as well. So these are some of the psychologies of the victim and of the criminal. Thank you very much.